the institution, we are delighted to offer a gracious welcome to all of you. It gives me an immense privilege to invite Principal Sir Dr. Hemant Hazane, Coordinator of this workshop, Dr. Satish Chandra Ragit Sir, to honor the dais. Thank you so much, sir. A pessimist complains about the vines, an optimist tries to change it, and a leader adjusts the sails. The souls for this particular notion were adjusted by a person who is not only a great motivation to all of us, but also a visionary and the person who gave us the belief to bring together this event. He is none other than our Principal Sir. May I take the pleasure of requesting our Principal Sir to welcome the gathering.
जल्दी कुछ नहीं होता सर इधर
Dr. Ragit, the coordinator of the 2 days workshop, all heads of the department, deans, all my faculty colleagues. At the end, we come to the 2 days workshop. 2 days workshop that National Education Policy 2020, transforming vision into the quality engagement at higher education institution. Actually, though the workshop is organized and coordinated by Dr. Ragit, but the credit goes to implement, to submit the proposal is none other than Professor Yogesh Likhar. The proposal was he should be honored because on the behalf he was the IIC in charge at that time, and I suggested him to apply for the proposal. And as per my request and as per my suggestion and help and assistance, whatever the difficulty he faced in implementing, we overcome that one. We have applied that one. And within a 15 to 20 to 1 month, we got the sanction letter, approval letter from the NAAC that you can conduct this. Topic का नाम हमने दिया था, theme भी हमने दोनों ने बैठा के दिया था. Because I know that generally the people have the mindset whenever there is a NAAC workshop or NAAC, whatever it may be there, they are talking about the criteria 1 to 7, am I right? And they feel that criteria 1 to 7, we know that we are already in NAAC first cycle, NAAC second cycle, NAAC third cycle. But the day, it was a call from Gowde sir from Bangalore, that the theme which you have selected and subtopics which you have selected is very, very important from the students' point of view rather than the conventional workshop on the NAAC. That the topic which you have selected is very good and the title is very good. And that way we have considered your proposal. Still, generally what I am talking, the NAAC workshop to be given to organize by the NAAC Commission for the A plus or A grade quality NAAC colleges. Still, in spite of all, if they have permitted to conduct, seeing this content of the theme, what we have written and what we have submitted, and they have given us the date 13th, 14th of March, and that to be conducted once the approval is given within 6 months. After 6 months होने के बाद आगे. So they have proposed these days. We have conducted very nicely, and thanks to Gowde sir and NAAC who has given us chance in spite of all 2 days workshop. And I hope the speaker which you attend, the speaker which they are delivered of extreme quality. Gowade sir was UGC already, then he was deputed to NAAC. He was deputed initially in 2014 in the UGC commission. And उनके जो political पहचान है वो मेरी भी political पहचान है उनसे बहुत बड़ी. So he has agreed, and his session was also excellent, very good, and I hope you will be inspired for the future. Then my three friends, not a close friend, but they are a group of mine. That is Dr. Nanoti, who worked with me in Priyadarshini College of Engineering. He was a first year coordinator and dean. I was a dean of the college. We both together, worked together, and he is always present, excellent, always throughout all colleges. Or he was in the most of the times he was called in the ministry also to train the police police staff also to train them. And Maheshwari sir was no doubt, he is the dean of science and technology. He has motivated you. He is always a master in the implementing the outcome-based education, which I am going to implement from tomorrow onwards. But how to write the teaching plan and all these things, which I already mentioned prior to that one. बॉम्बे सर को पहले बताया था ऐसा करना पड़ता है. मगर अभी चलो सोनारा था नहीं आता नहीं कान टोचलेले बरे प्रिन्सिपल ने टोचल्यापेक्षा सोनारा ज्यादा नहीं कान टोचलेले बताया था. तो टीचिंग प्लान तुम्हाला बदलावा लागेल उद्यापासून. समजलं तो कसा बनवायचा तो उद्या नेक्स्ट अकॅडमिक दिन विल डेफिनेटली इम्प्लिमेंट फ्रॉम टुमॉरो ऑनवर्ड्स. म्हणजे काय काय असायला पाहिजे, URL असते, टेक्स्ट बुक, रेफरन्स बुक, सगळं how it will be benefited. That is the actual outcome based education. And the next is the Yogendra Deshpande. Yogesh Deshpande is not Jabardast Army. He was in ministry and all these things. And most of the times I used to attend these functions, these speeches, the lectures. Yogesh Deshpande के मैंने बहुत बार attend कर चुका हूँ, खुद होकर attend कर चुका हूँ. And he is very good. And his stress management is he has already told number of the examples from my point of view. Unless I can tell you positive for anything, you cannot reduce your stress. Negativity you have to leave. You have to become a positive, whatever respect of any crisis or anything. Unless I can tell you positive, you cannot move it. So stress management. Other speakers, Hardeep Singh from Punjab, good friend of Ravid sir. He is also delivered a nice lecture on the integration of the Indian knowledge. And then last, Dr. Avari, he was a principal initially. He was at the Priyadarshini group, then he was a principal of Tushiram Gaikwad Patil College of Engineering. Then he is now, right now, he is the head of the Department of Automobile Engineering, Varanam Polytechnic. He is a good speaker. He is a NBA मार्गदर्शक कमेटी के जो ये उसके वो ये भी रहते हैं. He was initially accepted our invitation to be a offline, but due to outcome-based education program at Sapoli today by the government of Maharashtra for that polytechnic, he is a speaker there also. He was a speaker today also in the morning. Otherwise, he was the chief guest for the concluding session also. So these are all the speakers which we have already called. Is a big personality in the field of education and all these things. And I hope that you might have attended very well. I hope that what they have told to you, apart from the teaching, learning, there are various ways to improve your quality. And how to take the initiatives. Initiatives is more important than the by the forceful act by the authorities. Right? So I hope that you will follow all these things. First, all the that way I am going to implement in the future. Tomorrow onwards I am going to implement. No issue at all. That is why what is the outcome of the workshop? That is the outcome of the workshop. I am going to implement certain things. जैसे हमने मैडम को बताया है, उस दिन मीटिंग लिया हमने, चेयरमैन ने सभी को प्रपोजल दे दिए किसको क्या बनाना है, तो कल से इम्प्लीमेंट चालू होगा. उस दिन जो PhD लोग हैं उनको सबको प्रपोजल बनाना है, जो करोड़ों के जो रिसर्च प्रपोजल है वो सब हो गया है. तो वी आर गोइंग टू इम्प्लीमेंट फॉर दैट. यानी किसी ने कुछ भी करना है, तो मगर आपका आउटपुट इज डिफरेंट, आउटकम इज डिफरेंट. द आउटकम ओरिएंटेड पर्सन शुड बी देयर ऑलवेज इन द लाइफ. So this program is only for you people, not for the students. Wherever you will go, you will find the same conditions, same work everywhere you will find. Correct? So you should be workaholic. You should be not a random fashion. रैंडम फॅशनला महत्व नाही. गेस्ट ठरवायचे तर 7 दिवस पहिले, 1 महिना पहिले, हे सगळे 1 महिना पहिले गेस्ट ठरवले, 2 महिने त्यांना लेटर, हे 7 फरवरीच्या पहिलेचे लेटर्स आहेत त्यांना, त्यांचं कन्सेंट, त्यांचं हे करून मागे पुढे करू, ते सगळं करावं. म्हणजे माहेश्वरी सर 3 दिवस कुठे होते? तिरुपतीला. सकाळी आले ते का? ते म्हणजे माझं सकाळी ठेवलं तर संध्याकाळी ठेव, सकाळी ठेवलं तर मला व्हाईस चान्सलरची मी आज ते वर्धेला आहे, मग ते संध्याकाळी ठेवलं त्यांचं. मदत ठेवू नको, मी पहिले ठेव. मग कवाडे सरांशी विचारलं, व्हॉट दिस इज सर, मेरा पहिले रखना पडेगा ना, बरोबर इज बिग बॉस, इज चीफ गेस्ट, तर त्याचं पहिले ठेवावं लागलं, कारण इज चीफ गेस्ट इज बिग बॉस. सो व्हॉट शुड बी द आउटकम? आउटकम आपल्याला असं करायचं की आपल्याला काहीतरी, तुम्ही इथे राहा तर कुठेही राहा, आउटकम इज इम्पॉर्टंट. मी इथे आहो, तुम्ही कुठे आहा, कोणत्या कॉलेजला जा, पुढे तुम्हाला अजून पगार मिळेल, पण आउटकम बेस्टशिवाय तुम्हाला काहीच मिळत नाही. आउटकम बेस्ट तुम्हाला काहीच मिळत नाही. आता त्या दिवशी आम्ही लग्नाला गेलो होतो नेहा चौरशी याच्या, तिथे गीतांजली काय भेटली, तिने सांगितलं कसं रायसनचं कल्चर आहे, तर म्हणता काय नाही, आउटकम ओरिएंटेड. ये फाइल है, इसका काम करना शांत. तो दिस वाज आई वाज अवेअर ऑफ दॅट वन, दॅट आई वाज एम्प्लॉय ऑफ दॅट वन, देयर इज नथिंग न्यू फॉर मी. तर ते त्या कामाने माणूस मोटिवेट होतो, हे होत असतो. सो व्हॉट आय फील, what you want to do, you are young people. Just today also योगेश देशपांडे सर ने भी बोला एवरेज एज क्या है आपकी फैकल्टी का, तो मैंने बोला 30 से 35 के बीच में होगा. But only few faculties which are in the first row, they may be cross 40, others are in 30 35 34, बाकी cross 40 के ऊपर है. बोला बाकी जो पहले लाइन में बैठे थे ना सुबह, तो बोला 40 के ऊपर होंगे, बाकी सब 30 के 35 के बीच में होगा. एवरेज एज इज 35. तो क्या है, अपने को पढ़ना है, सीखना है, जिंदगी में पढ़ना है. मुझे भी पता नहीं था कि मैं आज कभी जिंदगी में प्रिंसिपल बनूंगा. आई वाज शॉर्टलिस्टेड फॉर द वाइस चांसलर नागपुर यूनिवर्सिटी, नेवर नो. आई नो वेयर आई एम गोइंग टू डू. मुझे मेरा एम अलग है अभी. आज भी आई एम रनिंग एट द एज ऑफ 58. माय एम इज डिफरेंट. स्टिल आई एम एमिंग. अग्रवाल सर को पता है मेरा एम क्या है. एम हर साल में, हर जिंदगी में अपने को पालना रहता है, अपने को तैयार करना. आज भी मेरा एम अलग है. आज आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू स्टक एट द प्रिंसिपल लेवल. Where I am getting the chance, that I will definitely knock the doors. That is the outcome of your life. That is the outcome of your education. That is the outcome of your administration. मैं एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन प्रिंसिपल करता हूँ, मगर आपको दे ही नहीं रहा कुछ करने के लिए एक्सपोजर. I occupy the post of the principal, but what I am giving to you for your benefit, if you are not done by me, then what is the utility of that post of the principal? मैं घर में आऊँगा, 5 बजे चला जाऊँगा, पैसे लूँगा, पगार लूँगा, हो जाएगा, टीचिंग लर्निंग हो गया. But it is my duty to encourage you, to motivate you to do something different. In all respect, ना रिसर्च रहे, टीचिंग लर्निंग रहे, प्रोजेक्ट्स है, इनोवेशंस है, हायर लर्निंग है. मैंने कितने लोगों को प्रमोट किया था कि तुम अप्लाई करो, किसके लिए, डू यू नो और नॉट, फॉर द पीएचडी. एम आर सर, अग्रवाल सर, बहुत सारे लोगों ने अप्लाई किया, उसमें से 5-6 लोग उसके शॉर्ट लिस्टेड हो गए, तो 3-4 लोगों ने उस पर रजिस्टर भी किया. बराबर है मैडम. हाँ, तो दिस इज द वे टू हैव टू प्रमोट द junior people, senior people, what they are doing. Even though what I am talking today, I am not taking the pride of that one. The YCC principal Vagesh sir has joined the PhD due to me. When even though I am younger than him, मेरे कारण उन्होंने PhD किया, वो पहले प्रिंसिपल बन गए आगे. मैंने उनको बोला था कैसा करना है 2005. He was not aware that how to do program, क्या कर सकते करेंगे. He was motivated by me. Vasam Varghese was motivated by me. Ajay HBA from YCC, he was motivated by me. So this is the reality of the life. Unless and until you do it, you cannot do it. So I hope that the 2 days workshop will be definitely helpful to the institution. कुछ काम का आएगा, क्योंकि उसको साथ कोऑर्डिनेटर है, उसका मैं आउटकम पूछूंगा आगे क्या करना है. क्योंकि मैं आपको बता रही हूँ, मैं जळगाव में किस सेशन चेयर था इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस में. जब जळगाव कॉलेज वाज रन बाय द प्रतिभा पाटिल राष्ट्रपति एंड दैट, तो उनका लड़का है मिस्टर, क्या नाम है उसका, हाँ राजशेखर, उसने चीफ वो गेस्ट प्रेसिडेंट थे फंक्शन के. उसने पूछा था इतनी बड़ी कॉन्फ्रेंस ले रहे, पैसा का आउटकम क्या है, उसका रिसर्च का आउटकम क्या है कॉन्फ्रेंस में. उसने मुझे खुद बोला था, मैं भी था वहाँ पे सेशन चल रहा था. ये सब लोगों के दिया, बोले प्रिंसिपल को पूछा, कोऑर्डिनेटर को पूछा, उसका आउटपुट क्या है, बोले कि सिर्फ पैसा खर्चा करना है, लोगों को बुलाए, घर में जाना है. The conference to be outcome oriented. At least this was the reality that I was there in the inauguration function and in the meeting also. So whenever you are conducting the program, there should be the outcome of the program, and it is education base. So it is your duty to submit the report and all these things, and at least how to improve as a dean, associate dean. The quality of teaching learning, quality of the research is there, and every skill development, interdisciplinary, everything है. अपन autonomous तो नहीं है. We are affiliated to Nagpur, so we have the restriction, contention. So whatever the syllabus course are given, that we have to do it. Whatever the content syllabus scheme is given, according to we have to carry out that responsibility. But apart from that, how to bring the flexibility in the academics, that is your duty. That is your duty, how to bring the flexibility in the academics. Projects कैसे लेते हैं, लिख के लिए भेजते हैं, बताया ना उन्होंने कल, कैसे अपन जर्नल चेक करते हैं, कैसे ये करते हैं. So it is inborn qualities, and inborn qualities to be developed not within 8 hours of the sky, from 10 to 5. You have to give the you have to give the extra time to skill your other parameters after life. And maybe कुछ by birth वो होशियार नहीं था, होशियार रहना रहे, मगर कैसे आपको कुछ चीजें करना है, अपनी सभी वीक वेपन्स को चीजें करना है, तभी आप बड़े बनोगे. And it is the right time. It is a competitive world. You know that it is a competitive. Once you are entered, there is a lot of competition at every walk of the line. And to get the success and to knock the doors of the success, still I am learning. It is your duty to learn. मेरा कहना है इलेक्ट्रिक डिपार्टमेंट के लोगों को फ्यूज वायर डालना आना चाहिए. That is a practical world. पर बहुत सारे लोग फ्यूज वायर डाल नहीं सकते घर का. लाइनमैन को बुलाते. बराबर है ना? इलेवन सर हमारे डरवान. मगर है कुछ लोग भी, मैं बदनाम नहीं लेता. है कि नहीं है? कंप्यूटर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स के लोगों को किट्स बनाना चाहिए, कुछ ना कुछ. सीएस के लोगों को कंप्यूटर के बटन या कुछ भी चेंजेस करके कंप्यूटर इन पे धीरे धीरे पे डिपेंड रहना चाहिए. सब खुद को आना चाहिए. ये चीजें मेरा काम. यू आर अ टीचर, यू आर नॉट टीचर ओनली फॉर द थ्योरेटिकल टीचिंग. यू शुड हैव द एक्सपेरिमेंटल नॉलेज आल्सो. एंड आई एम ओनली वन पर्सन आई हैव फाइंड आउट वेदर आई कैन नोट इट नॉट. अपने अग्रवाल सर है, अरे मैडम वो पंखे भी दुरुस्त करते, इतना मैंने देखा है. कूलर भी दुरुस्त करते हैं, मैंने देखा है, खुद आंखों से देखा है. खुद पंखे दुरुस्त करते हैं. राइट मिलन सर? पंखे दुरुस्त करते हैं, कंसल्टेंसी लेते हैं. आपको बता रहा हूँ, पंखा दुरुस्त करना अपन लाइनमैन को बुलाते हैं, वो कंसल्टेंसी भी लेते हैं उसकी कंपनी से. ये मैं बता रहा हूँ. तो दैट शुड बी डेवलप. तो अपने सब्जेक्ट का नॉलेज उसमें आना चाहिए, हर चीज का. चाहे ETCS, CS रहे, कुछ भी जो भी ब्रांचेस अपने पास है, एट द एंड ये तो सब आउटकम ओरिएंटेड है. सब अपना अपने किया है. अपने जरूर समथिंग्स दोज हु आर विद मी, दोज हु विल बी विद मी. फ्यूचर आई डोंट नो वेयर यू आर गोइंग, आई एम गोइंग, और यू आर गोइंग, बट व्हाटएवर द स्टेज इन द कंपास, यू शुड बी ऑलवेज फेवरेट टू impart the quality knowledge, give the quality knowledge. And I request being associated in the future to do all these things. He will be helpful in the future. Once again, I am very thankful to Dr. Ragit. Within a short span of 2 months he has joined. Before 2 months he has joined. On 2nd of January. Still he has done a wonderful job to conduct a very nice program to call. And follow बोलता हूँ तो रात को 2 बजे follow करते हैं गेस्ट को. मेरे से भी 2 बजे फॉरवर्ड भेजता है रात को. मैं बता रहा हूँ, खुद नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. गेस्ट ने भी तारीफ किया उसकी. आज के योगेश देशपांडे ने भी किया, कल महेश्वरी सर ने किया. फॉर्मेट को रातों रात भेजते हैं. That should be there. Then again, all heads of the department, from all first year, CS, CTC, electrical, all heads, all faculty members, who has given the right publicity to this program, and due to your effort only, Deshpande sir, Jonathan Joseph, they have got a number of the entries there. 120 entries है. मजाक नहीं, 120 entries outsiders, not अपन तो 50 ही. So it is a huge success for the what we arrange within a limited resources with which you have. Limited resources which you have. अपने पास limited resources है. माटे सर भी अभी लगे हैं. बराबर है कि सबको अपने limited resources, ये सब करने के बाद we have done a wonderful job. All are directly, indirectly contributed to the success of this program. सब माइनर चीजें रहती है. मैं जिसको माइनर चीजें उनको मैंने समझा दिया कि आगे ऐसी गलती होना नहीं चाहिए. हमारे तो बराबर है कि नहीं? तो ये होना नहीं चाहिए, आगे होगी भी नहीं. In the future, we will definitely do another different प्रोग्राम्स फॉर द, तुम ऐसे वर्कशॉप तुम्हारे डिपार्टमेंट में भी लग सकते फैकल्टी, उसके लिए स्पॉन्सर ग्रांट मिलती है अपने IIC के IST से, अप्लाई फॉर दैट। अगेन ऑनलाइन ऑफलाइन मिलते रहते, ओनली द कंस्टेंट है अपना हॉल बहुत बड़ा दिखा। मैंने उन्हें सजेशन किया था लोगों के, पुराने लोगों को, जो 100 लोगों का है वहाँ के ETC के बच्चों ETC में वो करो, नो हैव सजेस्टेड दैट, अदरवाइज इट विल बी द ग्रेट इम्पैक्ट रहता है। खाली हॉल और फुल हॉल, इसमें ग्रेट इम्पैक्ट अलग अलग रहता है। Still we have managed the show very nicely, and I hope that we will definitely do the wonders. Still your stay or my stay or everybody stay for the benefit of the students, stakeholders, and for the management. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, sir. Now we have some of the feedbacks from the faculties. So I would like to call Professor Deepak Deshpande sir, Assistant Professor, ETC Department, to give his feedback on this workshop.
Good afternoon, one and all. Dignitaries on the dais, Honorable Principal, GNIET, Dr. Hemant Hazare, Coordinator of 2 days workshop, Dr. Ragit sir. Today I feel privileged to express my gratitude for attending 2 days workshop on National Education Policy 2020, Transforming Vision into Quality Engineering at Higher Education Institution. Technical session on 13th and 14th March has been taken. The first guest speaker, Dr. Devendra Kawade, delivered excellent presentation on quality education in Higher Education Institute of National Education Policy 2020. It was truly inspiring and we enjoyed a lot from this session. After delivering, Dr. Vivek Nanoti, based on the need of skill development in modern education system, he explained about Education 4.0, which were new emerging ideas from faculties as well as for students. Sir did a great job with his presentation. The next guest, Dr. Prashant Maheshwari, delivered his presentation on outcome-based education, industrial perspective of National Education Policy 2020. This session was really creative and well explained about cognitive domain. Today on 14 March, first guest speaker Dr. Yogesh Deshpande delivered his session on stress management. Sir made this topic very easy and friendly, and we have really enjoyed it very well. No doubt it was excellent session. Our second guest speaker, Dr. Hardeep Singh, delivered his session on appropriate integration of Indian knowledge system in higher education institution. It was really motivational and knowledgeable. Our third guest, Dr. G.K. Auri, explained the importance of implementation of multidisciplinary education in higher education institutions. Really, it was a very wonderful workshop and I feel proud to be a part of it. Now I would like to thank our management who stand by us always to support and to give a very motivational support to organize such a wonderful event. I would like to say thankful to our dynamic principal GNIET, Dr. Hazare sir, for consistently motivating us and encouraging us to organizing such a wonderful workshop or event. I would like to say thanks to Dr. Ragit sir for organizing such a wonderful event. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I would like to call Professor Sandeep Buradkar, first Assistant Professor. I would like to call Professor Sania Khan Ma'am, Assistant Professor, ETC Department, to give her feedback on this workshop.
A very warm good afternoon to all respected dignitaries. Dr. Hemant Hazare Sir, Principal GNIT, Dr. Satish Chandra Ragit Sir, Head IQAC and Coordinator of this 2 days workshop. I, Assistant Professor Sania Khan from the Department of Electrical Engineering, GNIT, wants to thank you for organizing this workshop, which will definitely guide us, all the faculties, to provide quality education as well as self-development. As our principal sir already told that it should be result oriented. If it will be result oriented, then only it will be mattered. Otherwise, it will not be mattered. This 2 days workshop was very useful, which provided information about the known and some unknown facts about the National Education Policy 2020, which was very important to keep in the knowledge. And the most important thing about this workshop were the speakers and the mentors with well-experienced and as well as innovative mindset, who guided and took the session in such a way that all of us got many facts to know about the various subjects regarding the NEET. The session was very good. The arrangement and organization of this workshop was very good. Also, the refreshment was also good. I am really thankful to all members who was behind all this arrangement of the National Education Policy Workshop. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I would like to call on stage Professor Pranjali Markand, Assistant Professor, First Year, to give her feedback on this workshop.
Good afternoon, one and all present here. I am here to share my feedback on this 2-day workshop. This workshop was a fantastic and worth the wait. As we all have taken so much of efforts, especially Principal Sir and Ragit Sir, I would like to thank them for arranging such a nice workshop for us. Firstly, I love the spirit and enthusiasm, the great sense of humor of our presenters. First, Dr. Kavare Sir explained the concept of NEP very well with the basic examples. By his explanation, we can see his depth of knowledge and the experience. Second, Dr. Nanoti told us about the open distance learning, then courses in Indian languages. Next is the multiple entry and exit options while pursuing the education. In short, I thought of him as a motivational guru. I would have been glad if this option would have been available while doing my engineering. Next, the Dr. Maheshwari Sir told us about the emerging and very useful sites such as SWAYAM and NPTEL for our personal and professional growth. Next session was delivered by Dr. Yogesh Deshpande Sir. He is a perfect example of what stress-free life looks like. It personally changed my thought process of looking at a life. Next session was delivered by Dr. Hardeep Singh. He gave us valuable knowledge about Indian knowledge system. Last but not the least, Dr. Avari Sir gave us the perspective to look beyond our subject, and the difference between the multidisciplinary and the interdisciplinary made our thoughts clear. As mentioned by Hazari Sir, that every activity should have the outcome. So I would like to share an outcome which I have gained from this 2-day workshop. That is, I have known about the SWAYAM and NPTEL. Before this, I was not known about the SWAYAM. Lastly, I would like to thank Ragit Sir and Hemant Hazare Sir for arranging such a wonderful workshop. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, moving towards a felicitation of the coordinator of this workshop, I would like to request Dr. Hemant Hazare Sir, Principal, GNIET, to feliciate Dr. Satish Chandra Ragid Sir, Associate Dean Academics, Head IQAC, and coordinator of this workshop with memento and certificate for organizing and coordinating this workshop very well.
Job you have done. I hope that you continue such type of the workshop in the future also.
Moving towards a certificate distribution, I would like to request Dr. Hemant Hazare Sir, Principal GNIET, to present a certificate to Dr. Sushma Telrande Ma'am, HOD, ETC.
फक्त काही जण देत आहे, बाकीच्यांना उद्या देणार आहे. आता 5:30 वाजता तेव्हा घेऊन टाकून आता जायचं.
Again, I request you, sir, to present a certificate to Dr. Balram Timande Sir, Associate Professor. Again, I request you, sir, to present a certificate to Professor Sadaf Gohar Ma'am, HOD, first year. Again, I request you, sir, to present a certificate to Dr. Jonathan Joseph, MBA Department. Thank you so much, sir. Now I request Dr. Satish Chandra Ragid Sir, coordinator of this event, to present a certificate to Professor Diksha Khare Ma'am, HOD, Electrical Engineering Department. Again, I request you, sir, to present a certificate to Professor Vijaya Kamde Ma'am, HOD, CSE Department. Again, I request you, sir, to present a certificate to Professor Pooja Nagpure, HOD, MBA Department. Again, I request you, sir, to present a certificate to Professor Manish Agrawal, sir, Head, IIC. Thank you so much, sir. All the faculty members can collect their certificate from their respective departments.
नहीं सर फीडबैक में बाय ईमेल वैसे ना ग्रुप में डाल दूंगा.
All the participants can collect their certificate by email. Get their certificates by email. Within 2 to 3 days. Gratitude is the fairest blossoms which springs from the south. Every celebration is an experience